Hi everyone, today is a beautiful, warm, sunny day here in Southern California. It's about 77 degrees with beautiful blue skies and crisp, cool nights. We get down into the low 50s, so it's just been delightful. So let's go grocery shopping and see what deals we can pick up. Okay, we're gonna pick up some of the Roma tomatoes for 97 cents a pound. That's an awesome price. I think I'm going to pick up 2. That's a good deal. They'll be less than 40 cents for 2 tomatoes. You cannot beat it. We also need some bananas, and I have a personal price to get these for 62 cents a pound, and I'm using my dollar off produce that I earned from the Sincerely Health section of your Albertsons For You app. Go to your member, click it, create a Sincerely Health profile. You can get points for doing challenges and goals and for meeting your nutritional requirements. So really excited to get $1 off my produce today. These Bush's chili beans are $1.29 on the pick 4, and you get 25 cents back for my Ibotta, so that's a great deal, limit 5. The Bertolli pasta sauce is $4.49. We'll get 750 kicks back on Shopkick, which is $3. So we'll pay $1.49. And Fetch has, on Fetchtopia, if you spend $5 worth, you get 2,500 points. The limit on Shopkick is 1. So I'm going to pick up 1 today and gamble and hope that Fetchtopia is still there tomorrow and that Shopkick comes back and I can pick up another one. I'll pay 49 cents for, 48 cents for 2 or 24 cents each. Super fantastic deal. To go with our pasta sauce, we'll pick up some Barilla for $1.29 on the pick 4, and we'll get 75 cents back on Merrifield, making it 54 cents. With a few extra points, it'll be about 50 cents, which is fantastic. These Herdez salsas are $1.29. We have dollar coupons, it says on any, and they do work. So we'll pay 29 cents for a can of salsa, which is a very, very good deal. This is another really good deal. These Betty Crocker vanilla cake mixes, they're the best, okay? They're $1.49. When you buy 3, you get $1 back from Ibotta. Now they're $1.49 on the pick 4, so you have to get at least 4 of something. We already have chili beans, so we're okay. We're going to pick up 3 at $1.49 each and get $1 back on Ibotta, so it's a really good deal. My husband's favorite cake is German chocolate cake, so I'll pick up a German chocolate flavor. It's also $1.49, and this is hard to find, so I'll get it. My daughters will make him a birthday cake. Okay, because of Fetchtopia, we're going to pick up 2 of these Mott's. We will get 1,875 points for picking up 2. And then we're also going to pick up a Fiber One brownie. They're $1.49 when you buy 3. So we're going to get 2 Mott's and 1 Fiber One brownie. And we'll get $1.87 from Fetch for buying 1 Fiber One brownie. So that makes all 3 only 73 cents. Okay, we are back from grocery shopping and we got a lot of stuff. Plenty of things for meals. At the end of the video, we'll go over the meal plan. So let's get started. I picked up on the pick 4. I picked up the Golden Crinkle, their brand of French fries. These are really, really good. They were on the pick 4 for $3.49. The McCain brand were $2.99, which was cheaper, but the McCain brand is only 20 ounces, and the Signature Select brand is 32 ounces, so it is a much better value. So we love these frozen French fries. We're going to have them for dinner tonight, so super excited for that. Of course, they had the ground beef that I love, even though it's not as good of a deal as it was last week or 2 days ago, but it was still on sale for $8.99, and then I get 5% off because I have Fresh Pass. And it is my favorite, so I did pick it up. We're going to have Sloppy Joes for dinner tonight. I found this Crest Pro Health mouthwash back there on clearance for $4.99. It had a $1.50 digital coupon. It also had a $2 hang tag, which a lot of times the hang tag will knock off the digital, but it did not. It actually worked. So I paid $1.49 and then I got $1 back for my Ibotta. So that made it only 49 cents, which is fantastic. Also on the pick 4 was the Quaker oatmeal. My husband had just told me he needed some more oatmeal. Thankfully, it was on the pick 4 and it was $3.99, which is a really good deal for the big honkin' 42-ouncer. The Yasso Greek yogurt bars were not on the pick 4, but they are $6.99, which is so much. But then they have a $1 digital coupon and they are a Fetch brand. I did not get like a bunch of points for it on Fetch. If I would have bought 3 of them, I would have gotten a bunch of points for spending 15 and getting something back. They have all kinds of deals going on Fetch, but I did get points and tracking towards some of their deals. So I love these fudge bars. They taste so good. I'm willing to pay $5.99, which is a lot, but then have a lot of tracking towards Fetch. So I'm excited for that. Also on the pick 4 that I showed you were the chili beans, and I picked up 3 cans. These were the only ones that qualify for the Ibotta rebate. We've got the red beans, we've got the pinto beans, and we have the kidney beans. They also had mixed, which were red beans and pinto beans. They didn't qualify. They did not qualify for the Ibotta rebate, and they had the black bean variety. That did not qualify for Ibotta either. So very sad. But still $1.29, getting back 25 cents each from Ibotta makes them only $1.04, which is a fantastic deal for the chili beans. The pure leaf tea that I love, this is a 64-ouncer, so this is a half gallon. It was on the pick 4 for $3.49, and I had the $1.50 digital, so it was only $1.99. That's a fantastic deal. I showed you the beautiful Herdez salsa for $1.29. I used my $1 coupon, only paid 29 cents. I love having this salsa in my pantry, even though I said a couple weeks ago that I had plenty of salsa. I just can't help myself. If it's 29 cents a can, I'm going to pick up a can every single time I go and use those coupons. They do expire the end of October, so I need to get it while I can get it, and I did. The Progresso soups are $1.49, no digital coupon or anything required, and then you get $1 back on Ibotta. And I love to get these rich and hearty kind. I've got the beef pot roast with country vegetables, the traditional chicken noodle, and then the rich and hearty chicken noodle. I think they're fantastic things to have in your pantry, or if you want to donate. They're good, hearty, nutritional soups that a lot of people could use. So I did get the butter, the Land O'Lakes butter for $2.50 with a $1 digital coupon, made it only $1.50. That is such a great price for real butter. I know people don't like the canola oil, but I don't care. It spreads real nice and it's delicious. I love it. And it is a Fetch brand. There's a deal. If you spend $5, you get some points back. So I do have tracking towards that. So I'm really happy about that. I love the spreadable butter. The 2 tomatoes were only 39 cents. I got 1 red pear. I think it was around 80-something cents. And then I picked up the bananas. I don't remember how much they were, but we'll go over the receipt and look at the receipt and see how much. And then I used my $1 produce coupon and got $1 off of all that produce, which was fantastic. I got the 3 boxes of cake mix. I got the yellow, the German chocolate, and the vanilla. The vanilla is the best. It is the absolute best. It tastes so good. It's much better than yellow. But the problem with Ibotta, if I get the same ones, they'll be on the same line item, and they don't sometimes want to give me my Ibotta rebate. So I just picked up 1 yellow, 1 vanilla, 1 German chocolate, so they'd all be different. And then Ibotta picked it up real easy. And then I picked up the Barilla spaghetti for $1.29. I got 81 cents back on Merrifield, so that makes it, 47 cents? Super fantastic deal. I did the 3 bars that I showed you. I got 2 of the Mott's bars. There's one in the back, and then the Fiber 1 and Fetch gave me $3.98 back, so that makes those only 53 cents for all three, which is fantastic. I know they're junk food, okay? Those Mott's bars to me are the biggest junk food in town, but my husband loves them with his cup of coffee in the morning, and I love the Fiber One bars, and I'm happy to pay 53 cents for a box of Fiber One bars. They are delicious. I love to have them for dessert at night sometime. If I don't have my fudge bar, I like to have a Fiber One bar, so I'm happy about it. I got the Alfredo sauce for $4.49, and then I did get my 750 kicks back from Shopkick already. So as I said, that makes it $1.49, and we're going to gamble and hope that it comes back on Fetch tomorrow and that Fetchtopia is still there and that we will be able to pick up another one, and then they'll only be 24 cents each. If not, $1.49 is still not a horrible deal for a jar of good, high-quality Alfredo sauce. So also on the pick four were the Dannon Light and Fit yogurts for $1.29, and I had $1 off 2 coupons, so those were 79 cents. That's a fantastic deal. I picked up the Chobani plain Greek yogurt. This is my favorite. This is so good. It's delicious. I use it for yogurt. I use it for sour cream. I use it in recipes. It's wonderful. So it was $3.99 and on the pick four, and then I had that $3 coupon that they mailed me, so I only paid 99 cents for 4 packs of the Greek non-fat plain yogurt. So I'm happy about that. My husband and I love blueberries, and these frozen ones are so delicious. They are so good. They're better than fresh, honestly. And so they're $3.49, but I had a $1 coupon for my Sincerely Health profile points, so I only paid $2.49 for my frozen blueberries. So I just think that's an absolutely fantastic deal for the blueberries and for everything that I got. So we'll go over the receipt and talk about the final numbers. Okay. All right. So up top, we have the Betty Crocker cake mix for $1.49. Then we have all of the Betty Crockers for $1.49 each. Then we have the Mott's bars and the Fiber Ones for $1.49. The Quaker Oats for $3.99. The regular price is $8 now, so that's 50% off. I think that's great. I wish I could have found a Peely for that, but I couldn't. There's the Bertolli, there's my Bush's chili beans, the Progresso, the Herdez, the pasta, the tea. Here's my French fries, my frozen blueberries, see, with my $1 off Sincerely Health coupon. The butter for $1.50, fantastic deal. The Dannon Light and Fit, $1.29. The Chobani, $3.99. The Yeso fudge bars, $5.99. See, there's a dollar store coupon. Now, it says limit 1, but it says unlimited. So I don't know which one it is. I would love to buy 3 at a time because Fetch has a really good deal. If you spend $15 all at once, you get extra points back. Maybe I'll try it tomorrow. There's the Crest for $3.49. There's my ground beef, $8.54. My 2 tomatoes, 39 cents. There's my bananas, $1.34. And then the pear was 86 cents. So there's my $1 produce coupon that came off. And then there's all my paper coupons I used. So with tax, I paid $55.48. I got back $3.98 from Fetch for the bars, 81 cents from Merrifield, $3.85 from Ibotta, $3 from Shopkick, and then I didn't get very much scan kicks. I walked around and scanned everything that I could, but it only gave me 30 cents. I'm used to getting at least 50 cents, but hey, 30 is better than nothing. So that makes everything, including tax, $43.54, and I think that's super fantastic. But I know you're like, well, what are you going to eat, Jana? I mean, you got a bunch of junk food, but what are you going to have to eat? Well, I'm ready for you, and I have my little meal plan all written out here. So for breakfast, my husband loves to eat oatmeal. I love to eat yogurt for breakfast. So we have our oatmeal and our yogurt, and we'll have that with bananas and blueberries. I have some frozen strawberries in the freezer, so we'll have that. Oatmeal, yogurt, and mixed fruit. Then for lunch, we can have soup and quesadillas. I already have cheese and I have some tortillas, so we can have soup and quesadillas for lunch. For dinner, we're going to have sloppy joes and french fries, and I have veggies in my pantry. I've got canned veggies, I've got fresh veggies, so we'll have sloppy joes, french fries, and veggies. For dinner, we'll have chicken Alfredo pasta. I have the Alfredo and I have the pasta, and I already have chicken in my freezer and refrigerator. And we'll also have chili, because we'll use half of our ground beef and the chili beans to make chili, and we can also have chili fries, and then we'll also eat these leftovers for our lunches. So we have plenty of food for our breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the next week plus. So I'm super excited about everything that I picked up today. What are you guys picking up this week at Albertsons? I would love to know. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for watching. Everybody have a safe, wonderful, and happy rest of your Thursday. Bye.